Hello, SIG Global Executive Summit. How is everybody? Now, I didn't make it to everybody during cocktails and dinner, but if you already saw me today, make some noise. Make a little noise right now. One table's like, where were you? One guy over here is like, stay away, I got secrets. Now, I literally fly every day. I've been flying every day for about 7 days in a row. You sit next to somebody, you have that conversation that invariably goes to this topic. Oh, so what do you do? To which I say, I'm a mentalist. And then they always go, no, but seriously, like, what do you do? Or 10% of the time, man or woman says to you, well, what's a mentalist? And I go, it's kind of like a mind reader, to which their BS detectors go off. Just like mine would. I go, mind reader, what is that? I don't buy it. Let's try something right now with the whole group. Everyone, right now, if you're eating or doing other stuff, please look this way just for a few seconds. Right this moment, think of a number, and then say I and hit the table. One woman hit the guy next to her. She's like, honey, you deserve it. If you thought of the number 7, please raise your hand. That's not mind reading. That's called the power of suggestion. Hear me out. I want you to see the subtle difference. I rushed you, so most of you didn't have really a chance to decide. Second, I didn't give you a range. If I had said a number between 1 and 100, many of you would have done a 2-digit number. Guy right here just nodded. He's thinking 69. Very inappropriate. Very inappropriate, sir. Now, given the group, my assumption is many of you spend your days in a very left-brain pursuit. Chief procurement officers. You are literally looking at numbers, metrics, spreadsheets, things of that sort. What I want to do is shake you away from your normal kind of status quo. I want to do right brain, creative. Everyone in the room right now, man, I got up here before the food was done. I had a feeling. Let me capture you, a few people here. I want you to imagine that there is a bucket of paint sitting in front of you on your table. Everyone right now, plop it down. And I want you to hold in your right hand a paintbrush. Let me see some acting. Your right hand. Your other right hand. This guy had a lot to drink today. He's still confused. This color, I'm calling this your chosen color of the night, should not be a 7. When I say a 7, don't you dare just do blue, which is what every guy always picks, or red, or orange, or pink if you're feeling adventurous. I need something with some meat and potatoes. I need the color of paint that I would see on a crayon or when we are paint shopping. I want my mind blown. Everyone, dip your paintbrush into your bucket of paint. And everyone right now, paint me a nice line in front of you in midair and watch that paint dry, because that is the only boring moment in my whole show. Hold up the paintbrush. Let me walk around. My mic runner, if you could follow me around, I'm going to need you quite a bit. Let's see. This gentleman right here, Steve, is it Mather? Yes. Just don't stand up yet. Steve, have we ever spoken, and you just, every time I go to him, yep. Have we ever spoken a word to each other in our lives? Ever? No. Look at the paint again. Look at me. I need a challenge. I need somebody tough. Sorry, Steve. Get it together next time. Over here, over here. Let's go to the more sophisticated of the genders. Lauren. I love Lauren. Lauren, and just so I know, your last name, is it Pesco?
Yes.
Lauren forgot she had a name tag on for 1 second. She's like, how does this guy know? For 1 second, I was gone until she looked down. Lauren, you're sitting at your table and you're close to the front rows. Now, hear me out. The people in the back, they know that if I run up to them, maybe they told someone at the table, what was your color? What was your color? Did you tell a soul what this color is?
No.
No, okay. Stand up for me, please. Give her a hand for helping out. And if you could just stay right with her. Yeah, you're my boom mic. Just right with her. Awesome. Lauren, hold the paintbrush up. Feel the burn. This is not only a show, but also like a CrossFit exercise. Am I safe in assuming, because you heard when I gave you the instructions, when they had the instructions, I said, don't do a regular color. This is not just a blue or orange or pink. Am I right?
Correct.
She's not doing a 7. Shame on all of you. Think of the word or words in your color. Visualize the color itself. Form the letters together. Here's what you did. If I was standing over you while you're at your desk, watching you type, you look over, you're like, why are you there? And I watch your fingers, but not your fingers, your thumbs. When your thumb hits, what does it hit? Space. You did it once with your eyes. You hit the space when you looked. I said, think of the word or words. You hit it once. 2 words in your color. Am I correct?
That's correct, yep.
Good, hold the applause apparently. This guy in the front's like, I didn't even know there were 2-word colors. He's like, oh yeah, navy blue. Think of the first word, think of the second word. First word's longer than the second. Very nice. Please do me a favor, and what I want you to do is turn your back to us so you're facing the back of the room. Not the corner. Nobody puts Lauren in a corner. Some of you didn't catch the Dirty Dancing reference? That's on Netflix. Watch it. Amazing, amazing. Please, Lauren, hand up with the paintbrush. Close your eyes. Question. Before you walked in this room tonight, did you have any idea what the show was going to be? Did you know me or heard of me, anything?
No.
Great. Nobody reads the agenda. That's cool.
It was a surprise.
I know. I'm teasing. The first word, the second word. Here's the difference between what I do and a magician. A magician, cards, props. I'm all about thoughts. There is no paint. There's a paintbrush she's imagining. There's a paint color that she saw herself paint. Please do not read this out loud. I am assuming 100% literacy rate in this room. One more dip of the paintbrush, Lauren, with your eyes closed. One more dip and one more paint in front of you. See it in your eye of your mind. Tell us right now, what paint did you just paint? What is it?
Shoreline mist. Yeah, that's right.
I got a table with all dudes that are applauding not because I got it right, because they had no idea that was a color. One guy, interestingly, just talked to him about going fishing. Give her a big hand, everybody. Now, I want you to take a moment and think about this. Hear me out. What if everything that just happened took place again? Rewind. I write shoreline mist. Lauren stands there. She paints her brush. She's thinking shoreline mist. But at the last moment when I say, please tell us what color you're thinking, she goes like this. Magenta. I'd be screwed. Are we in agreement? Yes. Pardon my French. So what does that mean? It means that my job is not actually guessing what people think. It's predicting and influencing human behavior. Not to knock the room, but this is a room right now with about 200 people. Some of the clips you saw, I did stuff live in front of 15 million people. If it goes wrong, there's no out. So my actual job is knowing how you will behave, crafting it, and influencing you. Watch. The most interesting thing is not when people lie. It's how people lie. I've spent decades studying it. Who thinks they're a good liar? Raise your hand. Or point at others. We got one table, everyone point at the same guy. Everyone. Let's try this. You know what? I want to go with the guy who just took a heavy pull of his beer right there. Marty stares me in the eye while chugging. Stand up for me, please. I have a dice, Yahtzee dice, and I'm going to hold you right there for just a moment. And what is your name?
Haley.
You can say right there, Haley, you're doing wonderful. Marty, catch. It's a Yahtzee dice. It's bigger than you. Woo, you just passed the first test. He's sober enough. Marty, take one hand without the dice and just place it right in front of you flat. No, you don't even need the dice. Take it away. Just one hand flat. Here's what I want you to do, sir. You are not going to roll the dice. The term itself means luck. Roll the dice. I don't believe in luck. I make my own luck. Marty, you're going to take the dice and you're going to, instead of rolling it, you're just going to set it to whatever number you want. So you're going to look at it. Wait till I turn my back. Whatever number you want, set that face in the sky, look at it, plop your other hand right on top. Wait, hold on. Make sure no one around you sees it. Make sure there's no way I can see it. I'm going to turn my back. Marty, let me know, please, when it is covered up and you know exactly what the dice is set to. How are we doing, Marty? I'm done. I'm ready. Rock and roll. Is it covered? It is covered. Can I turn around?
Yes.
Beautiful. Let's see. Let's get someone else in here. Let's go with the female this time. Marty, keep it covered. Let's go. Raise your hand if you are female. Very weird. Guy with a full beard just raised his hand. Never assume anything. Let's try. Yes, what's your name? Sarah. There is a bowl full of candy right over there. I like to sweeten the deal, my dear. No H, right?
Sorry?
Your name. Is there an H?
No H.
See, I'm a mind reader, I know. Her thing is turned around. I shouldn't have known that. Sarah, you're going to reach over there and hear me out. Hold on. Okay. You're going to go over, and you're either going to take a few candies, be timid, or go crazy. Take a handful.
I don't tell you how much I take.
You're not going to tell anyone. Once you take them, hide somewhere and count them to yourself.
Okay.
And then stay there for an extra 30 seconds. I don't want you to count 2 real quick and come back. And then give it a little bit, and then come back to your seat, and please hold them behind your back. Okay. Go for it. One more person. Raise your hand if you have any money on you tonight, any cash. One guy just looked at me. I saw that he would raise his hand, and then he thought better. He's like, what are you going to do with my cash? Reserved seats, the VIPs are all broke. What's going on? Raise your hands if you have any money. All right, let's see. You look pretty good for it, Jim. Jim, stand up, please. And if you could, let's bring a microphone right over. Jim, question. There are 2 kinds of people I have found in this world. The first person knows the exact amount of money on them. Oh, can you just hold it right there for him? Thank you so much. Oh, on him, yes. Yeah. Thanks. Jim, other people leave the house, they don't know. You the first or the second? Do you know exactly how much cash you got?
No.
No?
No.
Hashtag baller. I like this guy. Jim, what I'd like you to do is you're going to turn your back. I don't want people to think that I can see you counting. Count the cash to yourself and then hold it firmly in your hands. Sarah, wow, she left the room. She's like really intense. Hide your hands behind your back, please. Hide your hands and go back to your seat and just stay standing right there. We got Marty. We got Sarah. We got Jim, who is counting all singles. Where were you yesterday, Jim? One guy just looked busted like he was with them. Jim, you done counting?
Yes.
Terrific. All right. This is a very, very simple game we are about to play. Each of you is going to lie to me, okay? Oh, sorry, is it okay if you just stand up? I want everyone to see you, and hands behind your back, please. There we go. Marty, you're going to go first. If we could just go right to Marty. Marty, when I ask you to, lie to me. Don't tell me the number on that dice. You could put your hands down. Just shake it out. No, like down like this, yeah. Well, no, just shake it out. This guy, he's feeling the burn in the tries.
Yeah.
Bring him back up. All right, I can feel you're a little nervous there. It's a workout. Lie to me. Don't tell me the number on the dice. Tell me any other number you want. Here we go. Lie to me.
34. You said any number?
All right. Not sure if you know how cubes work, Marty. This guy's not even like a liar. This is like a sociopath.
Yeah.
All right, 34. Sarah, you can yell it out because Haley can't make it to you. Don't worry. Sarah, hold on. When I ask you to, yell out and lie to me. How many candies did you take? 12. What a liar. Unreal. Jim, I'm going to write down your name really big. Jim. Jim, you could go $1. You could go $202. You could go $1,000. I don't care what you say. Lie to me. How much money you got?
$63.
In your dreams. Can you in the front see me writing, Chris? I know it's going to be far for everybody else. Make sure you can see this. You can literally see me writing, right? You see that actually has, I'm going to write this down. Just look away for a second, Jim. I don't want you to see this. I'm going to write this down. Catch, Chris. Good catch. All right, turn back, Jim. I do not like to stereotype. Honestly, I don't. But what I find when I do this, kind of a statistical analysis, show after show after show, is that men and women will lie sounds negative, embellish differently. Negotiate, embellish. Women will prefer to make the numbers smaller. They prefer when numbers are smaller. I'm going to give you a great example. This past Thursday night, first time I had off work. I've been working a lot. Me and the wife go out. We get a babysitter. Boys are asleep. My babysitter arrives. My wife is dressed impeccably. She looks great. I go, honey, when are you going to be ready? She looks at me in the eyes and says, 5 minutes. 45 minutes later, we are 3 outfit changes down the road. We are still home. Numbers generally skew smaller. Men prefer to lie by saying things are bigger, no examples. Marty with 34, case and point. Marty, we're going to have the microphone right over to you. If I get this correct, you are going to yell out the word yes. If I nail it, just yell out yes. You said 34, and what you did was an expert move, because what you wanted to do is you want to make sure you didn't stumble. So you said 34, but you actually set the dice to 4. If I'm right, say yes.
Yes.
Open it up. Show the people around you. Hold on. Let the applause simmer. We're going to build to a crescendo. Sarah, you did what I said women do. No, you don't have to move, Haley. You don't have to move. You just stay right here with him. Perfect. You said to me 12. Women like to lie by saying smaller. You want it to be believable. You actually have 14 candies. If I'm right, say yes. Am I off by 1? Is it 13? How many? Are you sure? Did you count twice? Good enough. If I got it right every time, this would be a magic show. Have a seat. Keep them. That's on me. We were darn close. Jim, tell us all. How much money do you have? You said how much? Lie again.
63.
You said 63. How much you actually got, partner?
22.
Did I tell you he lied by saying bigger? In the front, you saw me right. What did I write? Jim actually has $22. Jim, stay standing. Stay standing. Marty, toss that back up here. I'll take that. Perfect. Good catch. I knew it would happen in advance. Have a seat. Jim, do you know the gentleman sitting next to you? 3 buttons open, showing a little chest hair.
A little bit. I met him this week. So.
Brian, if you could hold your hands out flat like a table. Jim, take out that little mini gangster wad of yours. Here's what I'd like you to do with your new friend Brian. I want you to take out the Watto cash. I want you to lick one of your thumbs for dramatic effect. Oh, don't do it 3 times. It's flu season, man. Slow it down. This was meant to be a dab. Brian is rethinking his involvement in the act. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to peel through. Imagine you're at some sort of garage sale. Every dollar counts. Every quarter counts. You will not go above a certain number, my friend. Like you're negotiating. Fierce, angry. Peel through the bills and stop anywhere in the middle and pull one bill out. Dramatically, yes. Put the rest in your pocket. Put that one flat right there inside of Brian's hand. Put that bill in there. Autograph. We got the marker. Can I take that back, Chris? Thanks, you did a great job. Open it up. I don't want to touch anything. The bill needs to be flat. The whole point is flat. Open, flat, so you can really autograph that bad boy. What I want you to do here, flip it over. John Hancock. I want you to make this the only bill in the world that looks like this. Really big, sign it across the front. Got some lawyers out there, it seems. Hold it up so everybody can see the federal offense you have just committed. Now, I want to be clear. You did the full thing. You didn't throw your middle name in there, did you? Hold it up so they can see as well. Is this bad boy signed? Can everybody see? Say aye. Aye. Signed right on there. The evidence is front and center. Jim, did you touch the bill?
Yes.
You licked it. It was gross. No. Brian, if I put you under oath, did you touch the bill? Yes. You're touching it this very moment. Question, did anyone else ever touch the bill? No. Please? Who? Well, before. There's a statute of limitations. Let's say since Jim reached into his thigh. My God. Is SIG General Counsel in the room? What's going on? Please swap. Brian, you take the marker. Jim, take the bill, and if you'd be so kind, fold it 2 or 3 times. You touched it, he touched it. What I'd like you to do, please, sir, is sit on it. This way, given the heat and humidity of Amelia Island, nobody will ever want to touch it again. Over this table, you couldn't see. He put it under the right cheek and then shimmied it into the center. Too much, Jim. Brian, I need the marker. Toss that up here on 3. 1. This guy, go get him. Senior leadership written all over you. I like this guy. Yeah. All right. Now, if we were to right now immediately take a high-resolution photo of the room, and we took all your faces, there's software that can do this, and I looked at all your faces at that exact moment, almost each table is about 10 people. I would say 8 out of 10 of you, your body language, you're smiling. Your shoulders are back. Your mouth is open. You're breathing from your mouth. You are showing me indicators of being happy. But the other 2 out of 10, your arms are crossed. Your brows are furrowed. Your hands are potentially touching your face. And every time I get it right, you get more pissed off. When you heard the words shoreline mist leave my mouth, your blood pressure shot through the roof. And you will leave here tonight with theories galore, and you will get to the bottom of this, so help you God. You are known as my skeptics. What I'm about to do is for those 20%. So I want to bring you full circle. Everyone in the room, everyone, take a deep breath in. Oxygen, endorphins, dopamine. Deep breath. And now deep breath out. And now, please close your eyes. Little Zen meditative mode. Imagine harp music. Okay, I got some city folks. Eyes are still wide open. They have trust issues. They're like, this guy's going to steal something for sure. Eyes closed. This is the question I love to ask people. I do it every day. I do it when I'm performing. I do it in day-to-day life. I find it curious. It's kind of one of those interview questions. I call it my bucket list question. Eyes are closed, everyone. Visualization. I ask you, if you could have dinner, someone famous, alive or dead, male or female, see that person in your mind's eye. Now, some of you have heard this question before. It's pretty common. You know exactly who you're thinking of. Others doing it for the very first time. Please, and is there people hiding outside? What are they doing? Okay. Eyes closed, eyes closed. If you're seeing your person right now in your mind's eye, wake up. Wake up, wake up, wake up. Come back to me. And give me a big clap over your head if you're picturing somebody in your mind. Let me get out there. Let me see who's in the mix. Let me see. Why are you guys hiding there? Come in. The show's better. I don't know what they're doing. I got heads peeking in. Give me claps. Let me see some claps. Right here. Chris Relaford? You got it. Chris Relaford not only clapped, whereas most of you did what I instructed you to do. My man right here, extra credit. Hit the clap, did a little belly dance. Stand up. That was nice, partner. That was nice. Stay right there. Now, if I go toe-to-toe with him, it's like heads-up poker. You and me, I've got the advantage because you've seen what I can do. So I can't just do one person. We got to mix it up. Now, wait, my skeptics are going to say this. They're going to say, oh, he must have set something up. So question, have you told anybody here who you're thinking of?
No.
Okay. Second question, how do we convey information to other people? Day to day, we talk, verbal. Next up, analog, digital. Analog, have you written this down anywhere?
No.
Okay. Digital, you post stuff on social media for the world to see. Have you posted about this on your Facebook, Instagram, Twitter?
No.
Okay. This guy looked at me, he's like, I don't do Twitter. Do you see that? Now, one person, pretty impressive, but the more the merrier. Now let's freeze. The gentleman who just walked in. I like the people that weren't thinking they're going to get involved. Tell everybody your name. John, what were we doing? I just read his mind, number one. I get it. You came back quick. Come on back. John, what I asked the room to do is I said, everyone, imagine a bucket list. Stay standing, stay standing. Someone famous, alive or dead, male or female, you would love to have dinner with. Close your eyes for a moment, putting you on the spot, and see your person's face. Look at this guy, doesn't even hesitate, nodded. Under pressure, does not flinch. Stay right there, sir. Open your eyes. Okay. Let's see, who else? Guys, I can't just keep picking on guys. Let's get all the pretty girls. Give me some claps, ladies. Okay, another clap. Okay, just had a very funny moment. This young woman right here, I love the blouse. Is it a dress? Hard to see, she's covered up, she's cold. She saw me looking at her, but she thought I was just looking at the people around her. And the moment she realized I was looking right at her, here's what she did. She goes like this. This was like second grade logic. She's like, I don't see him, he will no longer see me. Flip the name tag around so we can see. No, that's the back. Dina, stand up for me, Dina. We have 3 people. Now, some of you will think this is 3 times harder. It's not. It's exponential hockey stick growth, because now I have to watch all 3 of you at the same time. It's 100 times harder. Give me another clap. Let's get another girl involved. Courtney, nice clap. Stand up. We now have 4 people thinking of 4 people. Who else out there? Who else out there in the mix? Let me see some claps. Who's got one? Who's got one that I'm not going to get? Not going to get it. Jimmy, you look excited. I'm getting like a Taylor Swift vibe. Very embarrassing. I don't think you want them to know. Who else? Give me some claps. Right over here, Windstream, a speaker. Did you already speak?
I did.
Did you tell them about your person?
I did not.
Stand up. Let's do this, Mike. Let's dance. Who do we have? All right. John, correct? Okay. Let's see. I've got John, Dina, Courtney. We've got you back there, Mike, eye to eye. And I could never, ever forget you, Chris. All 5 of my helpers, please Close your eyes. When one sense is taken away, the other ones get enhanced. It's kind of like closing your eyes when you do a wine tasting. I just made that up, but it sounds legit. Please don't say anything. But if your person is a guy, if you're thinking the person you thought of is a male, imagine that the room is heating up. So don't say anything, don't do anything, but imagine the room is warming up. So what I mean by that is like 80, 90, 100, 110. And I'm talking this kind of Florida sticky heat. You get that little bit of schwitz right on your forehead. Okay, about 20 people laughed at schwitz. Some of you, my people. Still not getting the joke. Pearlman, some of you not getting it. Definitely thinking of a guy. He might naturally be sweaty, it's hard to tell. I got a guy, cool as a cucumber, huh? Very good. Open your eyes. All 5 helpers, open your eyes. Hand up so we can see you real clearly. Just please, if you're standing, just your hand even higher. That way we can see you really well. Chris, you too. If I guess the gender correctly, I want you to put your hand down when I point to you. Quick question, John, who's this lovely woman to your left? You're thinking of a guy, am I right? No, you, John. John, if you are thinking of a guy, put your hand down. Did you see that? She looked at him, she's like, you better be thinking of a guy. Get back from the bathroom thinking of a girl. What are you doing, John? If I guess the gender correctly, the hand goes down. A guy. Chris, a guy. Dina, a female. Mike, you're hard to read. A guy? I just guessed on you, just so you know. Give a light applause. That wasn't... The other 4 was good. That was... I ask myself, who would they have each picked and why? Because that's the real question. Who would they have each picked and why? Mike, I think what you did is you tried to mess with me a little bit. I get the feeling it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. You said, I'm going to mess with them. So some people, when I do this, they'll actually think of me. But I'm like, I'm not A-list enough. Trending, but not there yet. So you said, who would I like to, and you were messing around, and you debated, and I think your person is alive. Am I correct? Is it somebody alive?
That is correct.
Yeah, you're like a happy-go-lucky guy. I mean, dead people are creepy. Look over here. Courtney got offended. Definitely thinking of a dead guy, aren't you? Yeah. Now, whereas you went more surface, she went more deep. If you thought, Courtney, of Ernest Hemingway, have a seat right now. And so it begins. Over there, don't say, definitely a sports fan. Yeah, I could read you from a mile away. She's doing, no, who would it be? Wonder if it was football. Don't say anything. Mike, look at me. If it's Tom Brady, have a seat. No? All right. The crowd likes you more, I guess. Who would it? You're allowed to hit him. That's okay. Hold on. Here we go. Were you thinking of this guy's first name?
You mean tell you his name?
Yeah, who are you thinking of? What's his first and last name? Tell us all.
First name is Michael
Last name?
Carbonera.
Michael Carbonero.
Okay, I'm impressed.
Have a seat for me, Mike.
A competitor.
One more guess. Look this way at me, John. It's hard to read people's mind when they come back from the bathroom. This is an occupational hazard. I bit off more than I could chew. Look at me. Athlete. I know it's an athlete. Think the position. Think the sport. One more guess. If this is Alex Rodriguez, have a seat. Damn it. You know what? This is my fault. I picked you. Have a seat for now. We'll come back, John. We'll come back. Just stay there. Don't say a word. Just stewing it. Now, we have a bit of a dilemma. Setting aside John, of course. Nobody knows what that guy's thinking. So far in the show, I have been killing it. And if I do nail these two, I look at Dean, I look at Chris, and I guess who they're thinking of, for many of you, I will actually plateau. In your mind, you're going to tune out and be like, he's good at guessing pop culture references. I don't plateau. I peak. So I am not going to read your minds. I'm going to do something far better. Honestly, the reason for the summit, creating good connections, bonds, empowering others. I'm going to train one of you in the blink of an eye to be my protege. One of you will become a mind reader. If I could, Chris, I'm going to bring you right over here, kind of front and center, kind of symmetrical to Dina, just in this little pocket, right by the two lovely women wearing pink. Yes, right over here. And I'm going to give you both clipboards. Stay right there. Wonderful. Now, I want a few of you to know that the numbers shifted. The 80-20 split, when I hit Ernest Hemingway, 7% of you came my way. We now have 13% skeptics. Grab this. Don't write anything down. Hold it sideways, please, so you can maximize the space. Here's a marker. Don't open it. It will kill a lot of brain cells. But it smells yummy. Same thing, Dina. Hold it like this. I've got a Frisbee. It's made of mesh. And here's the interesting part. This Frisbee was purchased on Amazon Prime for 78 cents. It has a 1.5-star review. This is the worst Frisbee in the world. This gentleman, Chris, from ABM Industries, is but 3 feet away from me. I could line up my feet. I could make eye contact. I could aim. If I throw this and she breathes, it's going to whip around and somehow hit Dawn in the face. You cannot aim this thing. I won't do it. Patrick, please take that Frisbee. Stand up if you could, sir. Everyone, it's mesh. It should not hurt you, but I don't want to test it out if it hits you in the forehead. Defensive posturing. Everyone hands up. Patrick, I am not going to choose the mind reader, and here's the reason why. If I walk around this room and I say, have I ever talked to you? Have I ever met you? Even no matter what I say to people, people out there say it must be set up, it must be staged, it must be fake. So you're going to pick someone at random. Start spinning, piñata style. No, not the Frisbee, you. This guy had a very sheltered upbringing. And whenever you want, Patrick, eyes closed. Don't aim. Throw it somewhere. Hard or soft. Don't throw it at me. Throw it in the crowd. Go. So, Patrick, I don't know if you know where the crowd is. Whoever got it, throw it again, please. Stand up, close your eyes, toss it again. Everyone, hands up. I want it to be random. But we don't need the spinning. Just throw. Whoever's closest or grabs it, let's do this. Stand up, please, sir.
Yeah, John.
And please introduce yourself to us.
I'm John.
John, I have a question for you. Have you ever met or spoken to Dina or Chris before?
I think I've met Dina.
Is that true? Okay. Have you met Chris?
No.
Did you talk to Dina about her bucket list?
No.
Okay, maybe next time deeper networking. You know what I mean? You know, like, let's get past the nitty gritty. This ain't LinkedIn. We're getting together. Bring him up here. Let's hear it for John, everyone. Oh, John, you're the star. Come on up. Don't blame me. You caught the Frisbee. Now, what we have right now, really take a moment and think about this, is a problem that seems, oh, you're coming right up. You're on the stage. You're slow playing it. Come on over. Thanks for helping out. Appreciate it. We have a problem that seems to have no solution. Honestly, how in the world is he going? Stand up for me, John. Stand up for me, John. Just hit me. Just hit me. Baseball, is it Ken Griffey Jr.? All right, sit down. Why do I do this to myself? Okay. Forget about him. Forget about him. Didn't happen. You don't know these people.
I know Dina.
But not, you don't know enough. Yeah. This guy's trying to close deals. He's like, I know Dina. We'll talk later. Great products to offer. The Frisbee goes around the room. It lands in his hands. How is he going to guess this? I'm serious. Ask yourself, how in the world is he going to pull this off? This is a problem with no solution. How many of you have ever lost your keys? That's a terrible feeling, like a dreadful feeling in your stomach. You walk up generally to a family member and you tell them the situation, and what is the most infuriating question in the world that they can ask you? Yeah, and you look at them and you're like, I want to strangle you right now. Because if I knew that, I don't need to ask you. So when do you find your keys? Listen to me on this. The moment you realize where they are is when you stop thinking about it. Because your subconscious knows. The more you try to do it, the less forward progress you get. When you stop, eureka. What I need you to do is tune out. John, I can't have you thinking about Chris. I can't have you thinking about Dina. In a moment, please hold your fingers up. You are going to literally close your eyes. Not yet. You're going to close your eyes. You're going to plug your ears. I don't want you to hear anything. I don't want you to see anything. Your subconscious will tell you the answer. You are going to hear a voice in your brain telling you who they're thinking of. Do you buy this?
No.
Yeah, me neither. Me neither. Get worried when people say yes. Those are the people that will join cults. Now, you are not going to know when to stop. Like, I got to wake you up. So we're going to do a signal, like a nonverbal cue. I'm just going to touch you on the back of the head. When I do this, when you just feel a little touch with my finger, please, eyes closed, ears plugged. When I let go, wake up. Let's test it. This guy's good. This guy's good. All right. Here's the game. Hold the pad sideways. Face me directly so you don't think he can see anything, even if he peeks and close his eyes. And if you could, both of you, open up the markers and close your eyes, plug your ears, close your eyes. Write as big as you can the first and last name of each of the people you thought of, your bucket list person for tonight, as big as you can. When you are done, blow on it. Go so it does not ruin what you're wearing. Let me know when you're done. Are you both done? Blow on it and hold it close to your heart. And John, wake up. John, I am more of a chivalrous chap. I will always go ladies first, but I do not want to tell you what to do. Come on up to the microphone, please. I know it might be a struggle, but it's entirely your choice. Whose mind would you like to read first? Dina or Chris?
Dina.
Look Dina in the eye, see her sitting at dinner, and try your best.
Mother Teresa.
Show the whole room. I got a knob on volume. You're a 3 right now. What are you talking about? That's a 10. We just got some skeptics that are on my side. But even a broken clock is right twice a day. So can lightning strike again? You don't even know this man. Look him in the eye. I need pandemonium. I want the Amelia Island plantation to shake if you nail this. Who's he thinking of?
Vincent van Gogh.
Show everybody. Show everybody. What does the guy need to do? Cut off an ear, make some noise. Let's hear it for John. My man. You can leave them on the table. Leave that on the table. Use your powers only for good. You can throw the marker. I'll catch it. Thank you. John is going straight to a casino as quickly as humanly possible. What do we think at the summit? Are we having a good time? Are you enjoying yourself? Now, you're obviously here to hear some great speakers, right? Great roundtable sessions, terrific food, but the networking is key. Forming those connections, those bonds that you can't do over email and over the phone. That's what in-person is all about. Can't fake it. I want to see some of those connections. I actually want to quantify them for you. Who has their phone readily accessible? If you have your phone, take it, grab it right now, make sure you have battery life, turn it on. I just made hard eye contact. One guy looked at me, looked down, deleted 2 photos real fast. Where we go? Phone. But Chris, you just played who hasn't helped me? No, I'm not I never take phones. Do you have yours? Who's got if you got battery life, hold it up so I can see, Those are some snazzy socks, my man. I like it. What's your name? Harry. Harry, no name tag. This guy's crashing the party for sure. Harry, go to your calculator if you could. Harry goes, there's a calculator on this thing? The show is educational and entertaining. Now, some people are doing math. I have stuff on my calculator. I'm trying to, amortization, who knows what. Are there numbers stored or it says 0? Oh, perfect. Come on up. Let's give Harry a hand for helping out. Harry, I'll bring you front and center to the mic. We will do a quick adjustment to the height my wife wishes I had.
How you doing?
Good.
Good.
I tell that joke even though it hurts when you laugh. Can I turn this around and show everybody? And ooh, look, you know how it does this? It does this little scientific mode. The buttons are too small. Don't do that. Raise your hand if you are celebrating your birthday today. Do we have any birthdays today? Anybody? And you got a text. Who's Angelina? I'm kidding. I'm totally kidding. This guy just looked at me. He's like, I don't even know who she is. Raise your hand. Anybody a birthday today? Nobody? Okay. Anybody having a birthday this year?
Tomorrow.
I kid you not. Somebody over there just looked at her husband. She goes, how does he know all this stuff? Come with me to every show. Wait. Who had a birthday tomorrow? Who's got a birthday tomorrow? April 18th? Who's my 418? Both of you? Stand up, you two. Give those birthday twins a round of applause. You're going to type this, not me. Stay right there. And, she stood up first. So I'm going to give you a happy birthday, sir. I'm going to have you sit down. And if you could, Haley, go right over. And what is your name?
Yvonne.
Yvonne?
Yes.
Let's give Yvonne a big happy birthday.
Thank you.
Yvonne,
Yes.
me giving you the happy birthday 3 hours early. I know your birthday, so it's not impressive for me to guess that. What I'd like you to do, please, tell us it's not your birthday?
No, it is.
Oh, okay.
It is. I'm sorry.
I don't know why she
Sidebar
whispered
with
something.
Haley.
She's like, it's not my birthday.
No,
I just like to lie.
It is my birthday. Yeah. Tomorrow.
Maybe you're related to John, who knows what this guy's thinking. That's like a steel trap. Tell us, please, the birthday of someone near and dear to your heart, someone you care about. Tell us the month first.
April
Oh, wow. So the same month as you.
Yes.
April what?
25th.
Please type in 425. Go slow. 425. Stay right there. Whose birthday's that?
My husband's.
Aw, good choice. Everyone go, aw. If you are married, Yvonne, have a seat. Happy almost birthday. If you're married, raise your hand. Interesting. 3 tables down to the left. One woman, hand went up, down, up again. Facebook status, it's complicated. I need to see the hands up, married folks. If you are celebrating a big anniversary in the next 12 months, keep your hand up. All the men who put their hand down just failed the Cosmo test. Every year is a big anniversary. Right over here, this gentleman you didn't even move. I like that. You're well trained. Stand up. Don't type this yet. Don't type this yet. Doug, what is your wedding anniversary?
11/20.
Please do times 11/20, November 20th. Don't hit equal. I'm doing the math in my head. November 20th times April 25th. Kidding, I don't know. Some of you look disappointed. Dina thought I could do anything after Mother Teresa. Have a seat for me, please. I know that 400 times 1,000 is 400,000, so we're in the ballpark. I want millions. Please, Harry, walk up to anybody you'd like out in this crowd, anybody you'd like, and I want them to whisper in your ear a number between 50 and 150. 50 and 150. Don't type anything in. Go to someone you've never met before in your life. You're setting eyes on them for the first time. Don't type anything. Show me when you get to that person. I want to look them in the eye when you do. He's overcome with power. It sure does. Look at me, sir, and I'm going to move you over. Think of a number between 50 and 150. Don't you dare do 123. Don't you dare. Look at me. I don't like that number. I apologize. Change your mind. There it is. There it is. Whisper into Harry's ear the number. Harry, don't type it. Everybody make swooshing ocean noises. Shh. Did you hear it? You heard it? I want to make sure we couldn't hear it. Please take the calculator, hold it up here so you can see it. Hit the multiply button. When you did that, did a big number pop up? Hundreds of thousands, I assume. Please type in that gentleman's number and hit equals. Even if he lowballed it, even if he did a lowball number, 50, it's got to be over, it's got to be over 20 million. Is it over 20 million? Yes. Okay, I thought that was pretty good, but you're suddenly hard to please. Let's get a little closer to Harry. Harry, Haley's going to hold the mic up for you for amplification purposes. And, sir, you did a wonderful job. Have a seat. Thank you so much for making up a number.
I know.
And,
Doing a great job.
Thanks.
yeah, Harry.
I'm Harry, by the way.
Haley.
Stick to the show, buddy. Yeah, what are you doing? I'm not Rain Man. Tell us the number. What do you think I got the calculator
they-
for? Yeah.
Well,
This
if I
guy's
t-
throwing toothpicks on the ground and like looking at me wide-eyed. What do we get?
8 million or 82 million.
8 million? How's
no,
that?
82 million.
Hold on. 82 million.
481,000.
I didn't leave enough room. All right, 400. I'm gonna keep going over here. 481,000.
795.
795. Come on. That is a nice chunk of change. Give Harry a hand for helping out. That was terrific. Have a seat for me. And if I could, I'm going to bring you, Haley, right kind of in the center. You're doing great. How many of you would love to go to your ATM? You go to your ATM, you swipe your card, you type in your PIN code, or if I'm there, I'll do it for you. And you know, when you leave, you just do a quick account balances to make sure everything's in line. You get the receipt. Normally, you look at it for like a split second, you crumple it and throw it away. Is that what everybody does? That's what I do. But right before you crumple it up, you do a double take, and you look at your checking. And you see $82,481,795 appear in there. By show of hands, along with amen. Who would love to see that happen? Amen. Yeah, that is a rhetorical question. Right? I don't care if you're a billionaire, why you got 82 million in your checking? That's not an interest-bearing account. Silly. Most of you raised your hands. Some of you in the back think I don't see you. I saw you didn't raise, but you assumed I couldn't see you, so you didn't do it. I get it. But I'm curious about the people that did not raise their hands. Like my boy right over here, Jim, with $22. Looked at me and he's like, that sounds low. That sounds low for me. Brian, what did he sign earlier? We know it wasn't 100. Was it a 5, a 1, a 10? I saw up here, I thought it was a 1 or a 5. It was low.
It was a 1.
A 1. Jim, are you still sitting on it? Do me a favor, reach into the abyss. Haley, go over and over to this gentleman. Stand up for me. Jim, is that the same bill that you licked your thumb 3 times, you pulled out, you signed it? Did you sign that bill? Check it.
Yes.
You marked it, but you know who else marked it? Uncle Sam. Read us the serial number one at a time. Nice and slow, Jim. One at a time.
8, 2, 4, 8, 1, 7, 9, 5.
Tonight, after the show, after the bar, when you get back to your room, before you go to bed, put that dollar under the pillow. When you wake up in the morning, it will be 100. I am that good. All of you that are laughing, he will do it. One more time for Jim. What do you think, folks? We are here at the Spring Global Executive Summit. Should we end big? Yeah. Now, I always wished I was a rock star. Didn't make the cut. But I always thought to myself, at the moment of encores, if I was John Bon Jovi and I was up here and I just got that very lukewarm round of applause, would I return to the stage for Living on a Prayer? I would not. So one more time, I ask you, should I end big here tonight? Something here. And where is, what is your official title, Dawn? Just so I know it's, I need to give this to our president and CEO right here. This is for you, my dear. This is not the finale. That's the bill for tonight. So, surprise! Now, Dawn, what I want to do a little bit of delegation because if you play along, I would think you were in on it. So what I'd like you to do is stand up and you're going to get to make a choice. You could choose someone out in this crowd who is what I would describe as the life of the party, extrovert, always fun, always in the moment, boisterous. Walk to that person and hand them an envelope, someone you really like, or plan B, find somebody introverted, shy, who has wronged you in the course of the last year. The choice is yours. Please follow her as she does this with the envelope. Thanks so much. And hand it off, and you get to come sit down, get comfy. I feel like we should be playing the Jaws music. Dun dun, dun dun, dun 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 dun. I feel like she's gonna circle all the way around and come back to the person sitting next to her at her own table. And she has spoken. Stand up, please, and introduce yourself. Tell us all your name.
Hi, I'm Vera.
Vera, V-E-R-A?
Yes.
Let's give Vera a hand. Dawn, you can come back. You can come back. Vera, I love what you're wearing. Is it a pashmina? It's a throw?
Yes.
Is there anything underneath, I assume?
Yes, there is.
Okay. I got to ask you a question because it caught my eye. Who are you wearing tonight? You know, it's like the red carpet question. Do you need someone to check the tag? Guy next to her just got super excited. Slow down, sir. Where is
No
HR?
idea.
Do you know?
It's not SIG. I don't know where your tag is.
Oh, no, not the pashmina because that's obviously no nepotism here. I know you're wearing SIG there. What are you wearing underneath that we can't see? Okay, don't take it all off. Slow down.
Looks like Ann Taylor. Urban romantic. Oh, urban romantic.
Urban? I'm sorry, you lost the mic there. Urban?
Urban romantic.
Urban romancing?
Romantic.
Romance it.
Romantic. R-O-M-A-N-T-I-C.
Urban romantic.
Yes.
Oh, you don't have to tell me twice. I'm wearing urban romantic head to toe. You know what, Vera? I like it. You're a trendsetter. Please take that envelope.
Yes.
It looks like a silk blend of sorts. Good for the night when it cools down. Strategic. Walk around the room. Let that urban romantic flow in the breeze. Hand it off to somebody else. Let's go with a guy this time. Or a girl. You know what? You choose. Walk around. Walk around. Find me somebody that catches your eye. No pressure. Some of you are holding your breath. Breathe. Full circle. And stand up, please. Stand up. Oh, I love the necklace. And tell everybody your name.
Sarah.
Let's hear it for Sarah. Sarah, where do you live?
Petaluma, California.
Think of somewhere in the country, or you know what? Let's go international. It's up to you. Now, this could be somewhere that you have been before. Some people are creatures of comfort. We like to go back to the same place over and over. We like it. We enjoy it. We fixed commodity. Some people like to go new places. Both have their merits. Think of somewhere right now. Spin a globe and be impulsive. Bam. Where would you love to go?
Manhattan.
Like New York City, my hometown. Who has been to New York before? If you haven't, come on over. Have you been? Fantastic. Great city. Now, here's my thoughts in New York City as a native New Yorker. Well, 15 years, but I'm hardened. You can't go there as a tourist and just ask people where to go that don't live there. You miss all the good stuff. You stuck tourist traps. You're only at Times Square. You need to find the best hole-in-the-wall restaurants, the little scenic hike in Central Park nobody knows. You need somebody with taste. I want you to walk around this room. Let's go with a guy this time. Been two ladies. I got to mix it up. A guy who looks on point, sharp, focused, a little bit of machismo to him. Look for guys that are doing this move where they're pumping up their biceps. I like the guy who's just a hint of vain. She did well in this choice. Fantastic. Stand up, sir. And what is your name?
Serge.
S-E-R-G-E?
Correct.
I know, I'm the mind reader. Let's hear it for Serge, everybody. Serge, where do you live?
Pittsburgh.
Let's say, John applauded for Pittsburgh.
Now you know.
Stand up, John. Stand up, John. Screw up my whole show, yet you applaud for Pittsburgh. Unbelievable.
I think I'm a mind reader too.
Right? Think I'm a mind reader. Pittsburgh Pirates, Roberto Clemente. If I'm right, have a seat back down. Forget about you. I just impressed myself. Serge, you are in your car. What do you drive?
An Audi.
I love the fact that he waited 3 seconds for you all to quiet down so he could humble brag and say Audi to a quiet audience. He needed you to hear it. Love it. I'm seeing those 4 circles in your eyes. You're in the Audi. You have driven outside of Pittsburgh. Hear me out. Usually the radius is 150 miles. When you cross that threshold, your radio presets disappear. Does everybody know what I'm talking about? You're going through, all of them are gone. Forget about Sirius satellite radio for a moment. No Spotify. Old school, terrestrial radio. You start scanning, and all you hit is garbage stations. We've all been there, road trip. You hit one bad station, third one, listen to me, Serge. Here's what happens. Something comes on. You check the car to make sure you're alone. Critical. This could be a little bit of a guilty pleasure. And they don't call it carpool karaoke for nothing. You start singing. You start dancing. Megan Paul. It's okay.
Paul.
I can't. Okay. All right, you got it. You say your name. Tear the envelope open with disregard, absolute abandonment. Tear it open, please.
I mean, I'm an attorney, so we never do that, by the way.
Okay, or use the tab. That's cool too. Absolutely. Megan, please take out the contents, and we're going to describe this to the audience because some people are very far away. That's it, just the one. Come on over if you'd be so kind. And we know we found a second envelope. You can tell by the color it's relatively manila. Can I bring you just a hair closer to the microphone? What have I done to this?
You've taped it.
Would you agree it's taped pretty exhaustively?
No, actually, because the top bit isn't taped.
Well, so that's how we can actually open it, but I'm glad we jumped. But aside from the roughly 8 to 9 millimeters, I went metric here, the rest is taped. Are we in agreement? Please use the safety opener, because I don't want to ruin your nails. Just kind of slice it open and make the little noise so it's dramatic.
Oh, hang on.
Okay, just use the blade. She does not open her own mail, I can tell. She's like, this is what we use the associates for. Hold on. Before we jump in, can you see the colors? Can I show you in the front? Can you see? I use pastel colors. I like to keep it Florida vibes. Please describe to the folks out there, a little closer if you don't mind, just to the mic. I want to make sure they can hear you.
Oh,
I'm so
did
sorry.
you just cut my own hair?
No, this was just my hands. No hair got cut. Apologies. I feel like a lawsuit is already at my attorney's office. Am I right? I can
you just put
feel
that
my
down?
liability. Here, it's in my pocket. Tell them, please, what are the colors? It's a safety opener for a reason, Megan. What are the colors? One of them matches your dress.
Kind of blue,
And the other one? Look at your dress if you're not sure.
but that doesn't look green.
It is green. Here, come closer. Here, look. Do this. The blue one. Come on over. Grab the corner of the blue. Just take the blue out.
Oh, yeah, so the other one is green.
Take the blue, please. I don't want to touch the green one. I'm going to let you do it.
Okay.
Kind of a little further in there. You're right, the lighting's bad. It's not your fault. Hold this for me. And keep me honest. What I'd like you to do, this one, by the way, I just want to let you know is written by hand. It's all by hand. The next one is much more elegant. I want you to read along or just nod your head. We'll keep it faster. And make sure I'm reading this word for word. If I miss anything, bust me. After tearing open 2 sealed envelopes, you will have found this blue slip along with a green envelope that contains the...
Official results.
Set the mood, folks. Ooh.
In black marker.
Yes. It has been stapled hermetically shut on all
Sides.
4 sides.
Oh, 4 sides.
All
yeah.
4 sides.
Right.
Please show the entire audience. Do a little side to side when you take it out. Show them the official results.
Okay, we've got this.
All caps. Like I'm yelling at you in a text message. Haley, you did wonderful. Have a seat. Give her a big round of applause. She was amazing. At least 14,000 steps for her Fitbit. That was intense. Is this thing stapled exhaustively? And I mean, really, I went to town. Come on and tell them, is this thing stapled all around the perimeter?
Literally exhaustively.
Exhaustively.
Yes,
In
it
your
is.
opinion, from the moment that Dawn took it from me, could somebody out there have exchanged or swapped the contents?
I don't think
Inserted something in or taken something out of that one, this one, and this one?
No, sir.
You've heard it from an attorney, folks. The moment of truth, the culmination of our evening here together. I need a drum roll, please. Drum roll, intense. Rip it open, Megan. No, don't do that. You're going to cut yourself. Just tear the paper. Just tear it. Reach inside.
Okay.
Inside, you're going to find half a sheet of inkjet paper. If you can believe this, they charge 75 cents to print pages here, expensing that later. At the top, before you go further, come on closer. Come on closer. At the top right there, 2 of the words are printed in a bigger font size than the rest. Would you agree with that statement? Is it bigger right there?
Yes.
What are those first 2 words? It describes the document.
Press release.
And to be clear, press release printed on a computer, yes?
Looks like it.
Yeah. Do you believe that this press release was printed in Helvetica or Arial font?
I'm sorry?
She is damn good. It's Times New Roman. I was just seeing. Word for word, Megan, from the top, printed all the way down. Please don't embellish every single word. Read it exactly as it is on there. Take it away, please, nice and slow.
On behalf of myself, comma,
No, we don't need commas.
Megan Paul and SIG, I want to thank you for helping to make our Spring Global Executive Summit a huge success.
Pause. All jokes, all fun aside, you are the reason this event is such a success. Give yourselves a huge round of applause. Don't stop the magic. Megan, you're amazing. Keep it going, please.
We've decided to host our next executive summit in a beautiful New York City and feature singer Justin Bieber. Really?
Wait, what?
What?
Hold on. Go slower, please. Feature Justin Bieber. I thought you were kidding around as the headline entertainment. Surge. Stand up. Forget about them. You know that I know the truth. Is it too late to say I'm sorry? I know the truth, Surge. Have a seat, please. I believe. Don't be shy. Own it. Come on back. Megan, don't go ahead and please go 60% of the speed you're going. This is showbiz. We got to milk it.
Okay, so
Justin Bieber is the headline entertainment, but please slow her down a little.
expect top-notch industry speakers, great networking, and roundtables, along with some unique giveaways, including a goodie bag courtesy of Urban Romantic. You do not want to miss
You
this.
absolutely don't want to miss it.
And in capitals, oh no, bad news.
I hate bad news.
Mr. Bieber had to cancel last minute. Ah, damn. But not to worry, as we called in a favor and were able to instead get Arcade Fire.
Thank you very much, everybody! Megan, thank you so much. Yours, keep it. Thank you. Amazing. I'm host Pearlman. You've been a wonderful audience. Thank you very much, everybody. Have a great night.